Good morning, everyone. So generally, you can read the data from the keyboard in three ways, right? Keyboard in three ways. So first way is buffered reader, buffered reader. Okay. Second one is scanner glass, right? Scanner glass. And the third one is command line arguments. These are the three ways we can read the data from the keyboard. So in the previous sessions, we done with these two: buffered reader, scanner class, and command line arguments. Okay, so after this, we'll start with the oops. Okay, so in the oops, generally, so for oops, we have the oops basics. What are the oops basics? Basically, in the oops concept, first we will discuss about the class and class and object. Okay, this is the first concept. These are basics actually. Okay, and then second basic is there we will discuss about the types of variables. Types of variables. Okay, okay, types of variables. There we will be having the instance variables. Okay, instance variables, comma static variables. I would say static variables, and then we have the local variables and local variables. Local variables. Next, after these types of variables, we have types of methods. Types of methods. So there we will discuss about the complete. What does it mean by methods? Method declaration. So how many types of we have in the methods? We will discuss in the types of methods concept. And then after that, next we have types of constructors. Constructors. What does it mean by constructors? And so we'll discuss the types here. Types of constructors. And after this, we have the some words like a keyword. This keyword. This is the keyword. And final. So these keywords we will discuss there. Are you guys clear with my point? These five topics are comes under the OOPS basics. Okay. Once you get the clarity on these OOPS basics, then we'll start discuss with the OOPS principles. We have the four OOPS principles. The four OOPS principles are: first one we will discuss about the encapsulation. Okay, encapsulation. Next thing is we will discuss about the inheritance. Okay, after next thing is we will discuss about the polymorphism. Okay, next thing we will discuss about the abstraction. These four are called OOPS principles. These all are OOPS basics. Once you get the clarity on OOPS basics, then you can easily understand the OOPS principles. You can easily understand the OOPS principles. This is the structure we will follow. Okay, this is the structure we will follow. So this is the thought technique. Generally, this is the thought technique. We can read the data by using the keyboard. This is the thought technique. Okay. So command line arguments. So how the command line arguments will be there generally. So this is the one kind of technique to take the data from the keyboard. Generally, normally how the class, and then if you take the demo, the class name is anything. So the data will be having the main method, right? Main method like public, static, void, main, and string. This is the scope of the arguments. If you observe here, this is the scope of the main method. If I write any statements inside the main method, this parameter, if you observe string data type, right? So the beauty of array is we can store the data, we can retrieve the data based on the index positions. Okay, if I want to take the data, I can use the index positions. Are you guys clear with my point? Demo is the class name. Every class contain main method. Execution will start from the main method. Okay, if I write any statements, number of statements inside the main method, every statement will be stored in the arrays only, in the form of arrays only. The beauty of array is you can store the values, you can retrieve the values based on the index position. Are you guys clear with my point? If I, for example, if I write some statements here, the statements will be stored in the array format only, based on the index positions. Okay, based on the index position. Now my requirement is I need to read the data from the keyboard. So normally all the data will be stored based on the index position. So I want to store the value args at the index position 0. Should I take like this? This is the variable name, man, and this is the data type. Okay, index position 0. I want to take the data. So normally, for example, I will give the assignment like this. Write a Java program. Write a Java program to perform addition operation. To perform addition operation by using two numbers. Using two numbers. The data you can take from the keyboard. Data you can take from the keyboard. Okay, the data you can take from the keyboard using command line arguments. Using command line argument. This is the assignment I am giving. Command line arguments. So normally how will you do? You need to read the data from the keyboard. So the everything, whatever the statements like you are written inside the main method, all will be stored in the form of array format only. Array format only. I want to do the array format and the data type should be the string format. So, but my requirement is I need to do addition operation. For doing the addition operation, which is basically in the integer format, right? So this is whatever the data we are storing, all the data will be in the string format. So for that purpose, we need to convert parse int. So where the parse int is available, which is available in, we have the document, right? You can come here and we can look for the document Java SE document. If you click on it, you can go to java.lang package. Where we have the integer, you can scroll down. Integer dot somewhere we have the parse int. Parsing, right? So parsing is the method. With the help of this method, we can convert string to integer. This is the static method, right? So static method, if you want to access the static method, you can access with the integer. Okay, now what I am doing. I want to access the static method. So I am mentioning the static method. The class name is integer dot parse int. Okay, parse int. And this is the method. For this method I am passing as a input this one. Okay, so this entire thing is I am storing in some reference variable number one. This is the reference variable. Okay, this reference variable data type is I am mentioning int. So should I write like this? This is valid or invalid? This is valid or invalid? Valid only. Okay, here what I am doing, so I am mentioning here system dot out dot println. So here I am passing some dummy message. Read the data from the keyboard at position 0. At position, this is dummy message. You can take any dummy message here. Okay. This is the method. You can read the data from the okay, and this is the at the position number 0. The same thing I am doing in the position number 2 also. I am doing the same situation in the position number 1 as well. So here simply I will change the position number 1. Simply I can change position number 1. Okay, and then the same statement I will copy from there, and then I will paste here. I will paste here, and then here I will mention 1. Okay, so I'm storing in the number format. Okay, I'm storing in the number format. Okay, I will store in the number format, and then here we need to display result equal to, we can mention number 1 plus number 2, number 1 plus number 2. Okay, semicolon, and this one we can mention with scissor statement. This is the number 2. Okay, this is the thing, and here we will take the scissor statement, and then like that you can mention. So I will take one file, and then I will write one program on it. I have the demo class. If I open the demo class, okay. So here only I am using this one. No need post statements. Demo class main method. Here we need to take integer dot parsing. Parsing. So here I am passing as a so if you have the VA dot 0. If you have the arguments dot 0. Okay, I'm mentioning arg as yes, and then here you can mention 0. Okay, integer dot parsing, and then we need to store this one somewhere. So I am storing in number 1, and then this data type is integer. Okay, are you guys clear with my point? The same statement I am repeating. I'm copying this one, and I'm pasting here. Okay, and then the same statement I am number 2, and then here I am mentioning index position 1, index position 1, and then here, so I'm doing the addition. So that addition I am storing like this: number 1 plus number 2, number 2. This is clear. Now I am using the sysau statement, system dot out dot println result. Here I can mention concatenation also, meaning the addition of two numbers. Addition of two numbers. Okay. Addition of two numbers is, this is the concatenation I am doing. Result. I am taking the data from the keyboard, which is in the string format. So that's why I am storing this string format. I am converting to the integer format. So that integer format I am storing in number 1 variable and number 2 variable. So I am doing the addition operation. I am doing the addition operation. If you go here, where you have the document, if you observe here, the same thing. Okay. So now we need to compile. I'm saving the file, and where the file is there, simply you can go to that file. You can open command prompt cmd, and then we have to compile java c demo.java. Demo.java. The file has successfully compiled. Next, Java demo. Here we have to give the inputs. So this is the thing. Java demo, I am giving the inputs 10, comma 20. So this is the arguments. This is the arguments, right? I am passing this one. So if you see, the addition of two numbers is 30. Addition of two numbers is 30. So we are passing arguments using command prompt. We are giving input using the command prompt. So that's why this is called command line arguments. Command line arguments. Okay. So this is all about command line arguments. So we are giving the we are passing the arguments by using the command, by using the commands. Okay. Hmm? Hmm. Hmm. వేరే వాళ్ళకి hmm, hmm. అర్థం కదా వాల్యూస్ ఎన్ని నువ్వు 3 కావాలంటే 3 తీసుకుంటావు. ఆ, 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 ఆ. నువ్వు చెప్పేది ఏంటంటే ఆ ప్రోగ్రాము ఒక 2 వేరియబుల్స్ అక్కడ నువ్వు ఎడిషన్ 2 పెట్టావు. ఉమ్. అప్పుడు మామూలుగా జావా డెమో 2 పెట్టి రన్ చేస్తే ఏదో ఒక ఎర్రర్ వస్తుంది కదా. ఆ ఎర్రర్ బట్టి వాడు ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేసుకొని 2 కాదు 3 అని చెప్పేసి అలా ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తాం. జనరల్గా ఏంటంటే ఇది ఒక టెక్నిక్, మనం దీన్నే యూజ్ చేస్తామని కాదు, ఇది ఒక టెక్నిక్, అది మనం చూస్తున్నాం అలాగా కమాండ్ లైన్ ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్స్. ఎక్కడనే కాదు, మనకి జనరల్గా యూజ్ చేసేది అవి రెండే, ఏవి స్కానర్ క్లాసు, బఫర్ రీడర్, అవి రెండే వాడతాం. ఇది కూడా ఏంటంటే మీకు మన డేటా అంతా అరే ఫార్మాట్లో స్టోర్ అవుతుంది కదా, అది మీకు ఎలాగా ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఒకటి చేస్తే మీకు అర్థమవుతుంది. అంటే మనకి డేటా అంతా ఎలాగా ఇండెక్స్ పేజెస్ చేసుకొని స్టోర్ అవుతుంది కదా, అది ఎలా తెలుస్తుంది? మీరు దీని మీద కమాండ్ లైన్ ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్స్ మీద ఒక ప్రోగ్రామ్ చేస్తే మన డేటా అంతా ఒక ఇండెక్స్ ఫార్మాట్లో స్టోర్ అవుతుందని మీకు అవేర్నెస్ కోసం ప్రోగ్రామ్. జనరల్ కమాండ్ లైన్ ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్స్ అనేది మనం జనరల్గా అవే వాడతాం. బఫర్ రీడర్, స్కాన్ క్లాస్. బఫర్ రీడర్ ఎక్కువ వాడతాం, స్కాన్ క్లాస్ కూడా తక్కువే వాడతాం, ఎక్కువ బఫర్ రీడర్ వాడతాం. ఓకేనా? ఇది ప్రాసెస్. ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే ఒకసారి ఈ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ చదవండి అందరూ. ఫస్ట్ స్టేట్మెంట్, command line arguments in Java are used to pass the arguments to the main program. Second one, if you look at the Java main method syntax, it accepts string array as the argument. Next, this is syntax. Okay, main method lo manam logic రాస్తాం. Next, third statement, when we pass the command line arguments, they are treated as the strings passed to the main method in the string array argument. Okay, so everything it will be treated as a string. Why? Because array data type is the string only. Next point, the arguments have to be passed as a space separated value. Hmm. Next point, we can pass string and primitive data types as a command line arguments. Next, the arguments will be converted to strings and passed into the main method string array argument. String array argument. Okay, na? So everything it will be treated as a strings. If you want to do the addition operation, we need to convert string to array, a string to integer, and then we can do the operation. We can do the operation. Okay, this is all about command line arguments. The next thing is, so as of now we done the programs. Generally we done the programs by using notepad only, right? By using notepad only. Notepad under the main method only. Okay, only most of them are confusing. If anyone they ask like can you write the program on for loop, while loop, they will be confused where should write, like inside the, they are confusing. So that's why before OOPS concept, if the interview perspective, here also we have the one interview, right? In the here also, if anyone they will ask any program on the before oops concept, we can write under the main method only. Are you guys clear with my point? For example, this is the class and main method demo, and from here to here, this is the scope of the class. Here we have the main method, right? ESVM. Okay, this is the main method. Any program, if anyone they will ask, you blindly can write inside the main method only. So as of now, we done the programs, the same structure also. We have taken the class declaration and main method inside only we are taken. Got it right? Okay. After this, as of now, we are using Notepad. Notepad only. So can we develop any project by using the Notepad? Yes, we can develop, but it will take lot of time. So what is the disadvantage we have in the by using Notepad while developing the any project? The main disadvantage is it will take lot of time. It will take lot of time to develop the projects. To develop the projects. Okay. Okay. Next point is Notepad doesn't support debugging. Notepad doesn't doesn't support debugging. So debugging is also one tool. With the help of debugging, we can find out program execution flow. So where the values are coming, where the values are going. Debugging is the tool. With the help of debugging, we can find out the program execution flow. Okay. Notepad. So Notepad doesn't support the debugging. And third one is Notepad. In the Notepad, don't have any shortcuts. Notepad don't have any shortcuts. You have to type manually everything. Any shortcuts. Are you guys clear with my point? Notepad don't have any shortcuts. If you want to write anything, you have to write manually. Main method, any syntax you have to write manually. Okay. These are the drawbacks basically. If I using only the Notepad, if I want to develop the project, it will be take lot of time to develop the projects. Okay, Notepad doesn't support the debugging. Notepad doesn't support the debugging, and in Notepad don't have any shortcuts also. So that's why all the IT companies they will use IDEs. IDEs meaning integrated development environment. Development environment. Environment. So you can overcome these problems, all the problems by using the IDs. By using the IDs. So what is the advantage for the IDE? We can develop the projects easily. We can develop the projects easy. Project meaning group of classes only. Okay, we can develop the projects easy. Next point, it supports debugging. It supports debugging. Next points. Next point is, uh, it will provide automatic sessions, auto sessions. So if you the I would say control space bar. So the shortcut for auto sessions is control plus space bar. Are you guys clear with my point? IDs will provide the shortcuts, auto sessions. IDs are too intelligent. So for example, if you are looking for the specific word, if you are press for the starting word, it will it will identify that specific word and it will give the sessions. You are looking for this word, so can you please try this one? Like that, it will give the sessions. So that's where we will use the IDs only. In all companies, so for developing, they will use IDs only. They will use IDs only. But before going to IDs, you need to aware how to write the programs and on the notepad. And in the interview perspective, they will ask, you can write the program on the notepad only. Okay. So basically, you need to aware of notepad, but all the companies they will use for developing the project, they will use all the companies will use IDs only. All the companies will use IDs only. Okay, if you go the IDs for the backend, will regularly we will use Eclipse and IntelliJ and Visual Studio also. Okay, Visual Studio. Not only these, not only these three IDs only. In the IT Indies, we have the multiple IDs, multiple IDs. Not only these three. So there we have one website that is config id.config. I will show you that one here. We have one website. There all the IDs are available. IDs dot idconfig dot org. That is coming on now. Configuration of IDs websites. There one website will be there. There all the IDs information are available in that website. Okay. So I will show you where the website name basically ID configuration. ID.com. There some website will be there, so that is related to IDs. So there all the IDs will be there. Generally whatever the IDs in the people are using, all the IDs you can check there. So I will share that website link in the group. Okay. So apart from this, for the backend people, these are the preferable IDs: Eclipse, IntelliJ, next Visual Studio. Okay. Visual Studio. Are you guys clear with my point? So why we are using the IDs? Basically, these are the advantages. We can develop the project easily, and it can support the debugging. It will provide the auto sessions. It will provide the auto sessions. Okay, that's why we are using the IDs. Okay. So before OOPS principles, we will use the notepad. So we will start the OOPS. Like in the OOPS principles, we will use the IDs. We will use the IDs. Next point is how to download the IDE from the network. How to download IDE. How to download IDE? So as of now, for backend Java, we will use the Eclipse. Eclipse. Okay. For Eclipse, you can download any version. Can download any version. For example, how to download the process, I will tell you. For example, if I want to download the specific version of, for example, 2019 version. So if anyone want to do the backend AIM also, then they have to download 2019 version. 2019 version, 2019 Eclipse on download. Eclipse download. You can look for the Eclipse download. There you will get the 2019 RR. Okay, you can select this one. That is loading. So based on your system configuration, how will you check your system configurations? Simply you can come here, this PC, right click on the this PC. There we will get the properties option. Right click on the this PC, properties option. Okay. This is your system configurations. Your device name and your RAM and the processor. Operating system 64 or 32. Based on your system configurations, you can download Eclipse. In my case, my system configuration is 64-bit. That's where I will download Eclipse 64-bit. Okay. Accordingly, in your system also you can process the same way, and then based on according to your system configurations, you can download the IDE. Okay. So downloading process is very easy. You can look for the Eclipse download, then we will get the Eclipse packages, then you can download that one. For the IDs, no need to set any environment variables. Okay, simply you can install that one and you can download that one. So these many versions will be there. So among those, Java developers, ID for the Java developers. Okay, click on Windows 64. If you click on it, it will download automatically. If you click on it, it will download automatically. So which is asking. So I'm giving some download space and then I'm saving. So it will be downloaded, which is in the zip format. Zip format meaning all files in the compressed state. We need to extract. So this is downloading actually. I guess network is very slow. Live is running. Network is very slow. The same process in your case also same. That you have to follow the same process. And this is in the GIF format. We need to extract the GIF format, and where we will get this format. Like so, whenever you unzip, when so after zip file you need to extract. Once you extract, you will be like this. And if you click on it, Eclipse, and inside we will be having the eclipse.exe. This is the option. If you click on it, will open. It will open. It will initially it will ask the workspace. By default, it will take one path. If you want any another path, this is the by default path. If you want another path, you can give. For example, here you can create one folder. That path also you can give there itself. Okay, any path you can give. So in my case, I am launching there itself. So you will get this one already. I have already. So you will get the eclipse like this. You will get the eclipse like this. Okay, there you have to create the project. How will you create the project? Simply can come file, and then we have to create the Java project. So I am giving my Java project is the Wipro, and then I am finish. The project got created, and inside the this is my project. Inside the project, this is the folder structure. So all the like the backend files are available inside the SRC. SRC. Okay. For example, if I want to write, so the shortcut is we are using the IDs, right? So at the time of IDs, we have to use the shortcuts only. Shortcuts only. So simply Control M. If you click on the Control M, you will get the widget box. There itself, you can look for the package. Okay, and then here you can give the package basic programs. Basic programs. Okay, and then finish. Done. This is the package. Now I am taking one more class. So class for creating anything, the shortcut is Control M. You will get the dashboard. Here you can click for the class and select the class. Here you can give the class name, demo. Okay, this is the class has created, right? For example, this is the class. So as of now, we written all the statements like main method, everything. But here simply we have the shortcuts. So for example, if you want the main method, type main and then control space bar. If you see these many auto signs are coming with the help of IDs. So this is the advantage with the IDs. Click on main method, you will get the main method. Next thing is, if you want to write the sysout statement, the shortcut is SYS, OUT and control space. You will get the sysout statement. So this is the way. In the IDs also somebody what they are doing, they are typing. They are typing. So we have to type in the notepad only. If you are, it will, but that is the time waste. Okay, we have to follow the shortcuts in the IDs. The IDs, some dummy message I'm passing. Welcome. Okay, and then I'm saving this one, and then I am running this one. This is the advantage with IDs. IDs will give the suggestions. In the IDs, we will use the shortcuts. With the help of those shortcuts, we can easily develop the projects. We can easily develop the projects. Okay? Are you guys clear with my point? So as of now, what you guys will do? Command line arguments. Practice one or two programs. Here I will give the assignments like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, like that. That is the one assignment. And then next thing is we have to download the notepad. We have to download the Eclipse ID. Okay, any ID you can download. Latest version, any version you can download. Eclipse you can download, IntelliJ you can download. In the nowadays, most of them are using IntelliJ only. You can practice with any ID. Eclipse, IntelliJ, and Visual Studio. In the AM, we will use all three IDs. In the AM, we will use all three IDs. We can download any ID. Okay, downloading ID, setup IDs, easy process. We can simply go to the Chrome and we can look for the Eclipse download. There we will get based on your system configurations. You can download ID. No. Shortcuts will vary from IDs to ID. Okay, so this shortcut is for Eclipse. Whatever I mentioned, the shortcuts, the control N is for only Eclipse. Okay, but in Visual Studio, IntelliJ, the shortcut is vary. Okay, this is some other company, that is some other company. Shortcuts are different. Suggestions are same, but the IDs shortcuts are different. Okay, shortcuts are different. So this is the shortcut for ID only. In the IntelliJ shortcuts are different. Meaning the shortcuts, whatever here we are pressing Control N, there we will use another shortcuts. Shortcuts are different, but suggestions they will give the all IDs will give the suggestions. Okay, Eclipse, IntelliJ, and Visual Studio. Visual Studio. Okay. How to download the process? You can go to the Chrome and look for the Eclipse download. There, based on your system configuration, you can download. It will be in the GIF format. You need to extract the GIF format. Once you extract the GIF format, you will get the folder like this. You click on it, go through it, you will get the eclipse.id. If you click on it, it will be open. And once the ID is open, you need to create the project. How will you create the project? Simply you can come here, file, new Java project. If you click on Java project, here you can give any name. Any name you can give here. Okay, any name you can give here. Okay, so that is the project creation. There itself we have the structure should be like this. In the JRE, all the libraries are available. All the libraries are available. With the help of those libraries, you can develop the programs. Okay, this is the in the under the SRC, we will write all the programs. We'll take the packages, we'll write the classes. We'll write the classes. So as of now, this is the things. So from next sessions, we'll see like what does it mean by class, object, and then so next day onwards, our Oops festival will start. Okay. And, uh, uh, Oops festival will start. Okay. In the real time, every method deals with the object only. Every every method deals with objects only. So that's why Oops topic is very important, and there everything will represent in the Oops object format. That object will pass as a parameter to the methods. Parameters to the methods. So Oops is very important. If you have the good knowledge on the topics, whatever the topics we are covering on the core Java, in the AM, the backend is very easy. Okay, so that's it. So core Java is mandatory. So all the programs you have to practice multiple times. Specifically in the methods concept, methods deals with the object, right? So if you want to aware of those methods object, we have to aware of these basics. These all are the basics. You need to aware of the OOPS basics. Once you get the clarity on these OOPS basics, then only you can able to understand these concepts. Okay, this is the process. Okay? This is all about today.